Hi, my name is Victor. I'm a former resident of the United States. Have you ever dreamt of living the life of your dreams in a beautiful tropical destination, literally 85 to 90% cheaper than, let's say, Miami or Hawaii, with the same high standard of living? I'm here to tell you, you absolutely can. Not only me, but several of my friends have taken the jump from the US and Canada and are living in this part of the world. In my case, I live in Philippines and Vietnam, and my friends, some of them are living in Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Malaysia, etc. Now, there's a lot of misinformation out there. If it's so inexpensive to live in this part of the world, what do you think the local wages, the local salaries are like? So it's really not a good idea to open or set up any physical business in this part of the world. That being said, you can definitely work online. And again, there's so much of misinformation out there. 90% of these YouTube videos that tell you you can make money online, they're just nonsense, bogus. They're just being blatantly dishonest because they want views and subscribers. That being said, there are a solid 25 to 30 things that anybody can do online. As a matter of fact, myself and several of my friends have been doing these same things for several years now. They're sustainable, provide you with a regular income, no issues. I'm here to tell you that you too can absolutely live the life of your dreams, working 2 or 3 hours a day, like every day is a life of leisure, like every day is a vacation, if you know what you're doing. We certainly have the experience and the knowledge. Matter of fact, some of the things that I know now, I certainly wish I knew several years ago. It would have saved me a lot of time and money. We have our contact information in the description box. Many people contact us every day for our guidance and our opinions, and we certainly do get back to each and every one of you. In today's video, we're going to discuss a question that recently could not be answered because SM Seaside Mall in Cebu is relatively new. So it's a question that can only recently be answered, and that is, which is the better mall between Mall of Asia in Manila and SM Seaside in Cebu? Now, these two malls, in my opinion, are the top two malls, not only in the Philippines, but really, I would say the world. And I have traveled to over 40 different countries all over the world. And, even based on my research, these two malls have to be really the best in the world, if not at the very, very top of the scale. And in terms of between these two malls specifically, which is better? Well, I'm going to help answer that question with several of my female friends who love to shop. And so when it comes to shopping, you can always trust a woman's opinion. Every one of my female friends who I asked, they all said Mall of Asia is better than SMC side. But several of my male friends, it was a mixed bag. Some of them said SMC side in Cebu. In terms of what I feel, I do think that, Manila, Mall of Asia is on Manila Bay in Pasay. And the mall itself has more of like a spacious, like, uh, with the cross air ventilation coming in, just the breeze coming in off Manila Bay. It has more of an airy feel to it. I mean, just like, for example, if I take an evening stroll or an evening walk in Mall of Asia or SMC side, Mall of Asia will be more enjoyable. Now, in terms of selection and shopping itself, I do think they're quite similar, but I still would give the edge to Mall of Asia. Mall of Asia just has more choices in all categories. Uh, SM Seaside is also really a beautiful mall. It's recently been developed. It's a far newer mall in comparison to Mall of Asia, and it does, if you look closely, it does have a more architectural, a more modern look than Mall of Asia, which is an older mall compared to SM Seaside in Cebu. But Mall of Asia still looks very, very modern. And the amenities are first class as well in Mall of Asia. But as a whole, between these two malls, I'm going to answer my opinion. I would give the edge to Mall of Asia, but the two of them are not very far apart. That's it for this edition of Southeast Asia Vibes, The Good Life. Until next time, take care, everybody.